Greggy, what are you doing?
They're good for you. It's got protein in it.
Delayed gratification. Put it back. Still full of fat. Fat.
When you are on the path of self-bettering, when you want to improve yourself, when you are improving yourself, the expectation is quitting the bad habits. For example, you've had enough of eating sweets, chocolate, sugary things like cakes, you know the one. You've had enough. You've eaten your last batch of cookies and you think, oh, you know what? I fucking hate myself. I hate myself. I can't do this anymore. So you quit. The expectation, you never touch it again. You're much better without it. You're a better person. Great. I'm a strong character. I'm strong on the inside. The reality is you will slip. You will fall back down and you will buy yourself a cookie. You will buy yourself a piece of cake. The thing is, it took me a while to be actually on no fat. It took me a while to actually not go and beat my meat. So for the past week, roughly, I've been under the weather. I'm at the end of it now, but I've been feeling very fatigued today. I've just literally got into the cold shower. I've just come out of a shower. Cold shower, I've been breathing in the cold shower and I feel a lot more alive. I feel a lot more alive and ready and to conquer the day, to do the video. I did not want to do this video. I'm telling you now, I didn't want to do this video, but you know what? I'm going to do this video. Shut up. Have a cold shower, do the video. Let's do this. Because I've been ill, I went back down to sweets, like sweet things. On Thursday, I was at work. I felt so rough. I needed to push through. And as I was buying a cup of coffee, just a quick caffeine, I saw all these cakes and cookies and stuff. So I went for it. I had some cakes and I'm against it now. I don't eat sugar. I don't eat sugary things anymore. That is my identity. I don't eat sugary things. But I slipped and went back down. That doesn't mean that all my efforts is now failed. It doesn't mean that I might as well just give up and just keep eating chocolate for the rest of my life and get really fat and unhealthy. Like, the thing is, that is not what it is about. I slipped. I went back down, but I'm going to go back up again. My identity is a non-sugary eater. That's not the correct title, I'm sure, but I don't eat cakes. I don't eat cookies. I don't eat sweets. I don't eat those things anymore. But a few days ago, I slipped and went down. So there's been a good few days where I did slip down, and because I've been working, I do physical graft. I did eat some sugary stuff. Chocolates, cookies, cakes. I did up, but at the end of the day, that is the reality of self-bettering. If you are going to better yourself, if you are going to improve, you are going to slip down. It's not just this expectation of I'm going to keep going up, 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 never do anything like that again. That's just not how it's going to work. You will fall and you will get back down, but the lesson is that once you do go down for a day, you eat the chocolate and go, oh, whoops, you don't stay down. It's quite a funny analogy I've got. When you're running and you trip over, what do you do when you trip over? Except for going, oh, my leg, oh, that hurt, you know, whatever. But what's the first thing you do when you trip over? Really, you get back up. Yeah, you might go, oh, my leg hurts, oh, yeah, you do all that. But I mean, the first thing you do is you get up. That is the same with self-bettering. That is the same thing when you eat the chocolate. You don't stay on the floor and go, oh, and someone walks past, excuse me, mate, what are you doing? Fallen over. Why don't you get back up? There's just no point. I've already fallen down. There's just no point. This is no point. I might as well stay down. That's the same with chocolate. That's the same with fapping. That's the same with porn. That's the same with drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes. That is just the reality of quitting things. You will fall back down. It is likely that you will fall back down. If you are anything like me, you don't want to be average. If you are anything like me, you don't want to have these vices. You don't want to be this guy that has to have the chocolate. I have to fap before I go out, otherwise I'm just going, I need to watch porn because I'm lonely. If you're anything like me, then you don't want to be like that. And if you've been watching this far in the video, then I'm certain you don't want to be like that. You think self-bettering is just going to be this easy path. Once you say, no, I quit, it's done. You're going to be done, that's it. It's not an easy rise to the top. It's not easy to climb the ladder. It's not easy to get to the top of the mountain. There are going to be paths where it's going to be difficult for you to take. You're going to struggle. But once you fall down, you get back up. Reinforce the identity within your mind that you don't eat chocolate, that you don't smoke, that you don't fap. You're a non-sugar eater that just had a bit of sugar. You're a non-fapper that, you just fapped, whoops, but you're still a non-fapper. I am still a guy that doesn't eat sugar. Starting from now, I'm back on the path. I'm still going up. I don't want to be eating chocolate. And I'm now back on the path of not eating chocolate. I don't think I'm going to fall down now for a very long time. I may not ever fall down. I'm sure one day I will fall down. I'm sure one day I will fall back down and have chocolate. Chocolate is just everywhere around the world. You can be in someone's house and, oh, look, I made these. Try one. Oh, no, I don't eat that. Like, you're going to try it, surely. It's the polite thing to do. But when you do fall down, the important thing is to not give in and go, yep, that's it. I've up. I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. Get back up and keep going. That's the only way. Since I've been ill within this week, I've had a very funky week with self-bettering. I've had a couple of days off, so I've been staying in bed till 8:30. That is a very long line for me. Usually I'm up at 6. About 3 days within this week I've been eating chocolate just so I can get through this day at work. I've been feeling so weak. I need the sugar high. Probably just coping in my head. I need the sugar. So when you fall down, you get back up. Next time you fall down, you get yourself back up. Click on this video to watch more. Self-bettering is a wonderful journey and I want you to join me.